Alright, let's talk about this guy. Izumi Miyamura. At first glance, you'd probably think he's just a shy, introverted dude, right? The type of guy who sits quietly in the back of the classroom, barely noticeable, with his long hair covering his face like he's hiding from the world. Honestly, if you saw him, you might think, why does this guy look like he's trying to disappear? And you wouldn't be wrong, but don't be fooled by that seemingly timid appearance. Oh no, Miyamura isn't as simple as he looks. This guy has layers upon layers, and his journey through high school is nothing short of a roller coaster. When the story begins, it's like he's actively trying not to stand out. You know, the quiet kid who nobody really talks to, and when they do, they're surprised he actually speaks. It's almost like he has a knack for disappearing into the crowd. But that's exactly where Miyamura's story starts, right in the shadows of high school life. But let's not sugarcoat it. Miyamura's got his share of struggles. He's been carrying a lot of baggage for a long time, most of it from middle school. Back then, he wasn't this scrawny, invisible guy. Nope, he was a completely different person. He was bullied, mocked for being awkward, and get this, he used to be kind of chubby. The kids didn't hold back, calling him names and making sure he knew he didn't fit in. Imagine carrying all of that insecurity into high school. It's like he's wearing a suit of armor to protect himself, only that armor is made of a quiet personality and a messy hairstyle. Now, this is where things get interesting. Underneath all that hair and behind those thick glasses, Miyamura is hiding something. Not just his personality, but something much more shocking. The guy has tattoos and piercings. Yep, you heard that right. This quiet, seemingly innocent kid has an entire rebellious side that he hides from everyone at school. It's like he's living a double life. One at school where he's the shy, awkward kid, and another outside where he's, well, pretty cool actually. But why the two identities? Why does he go through so much trouble to keep it hidden? Here's where the real crisis starts. Miyamura meets Kyoko Hori, the school's popular girl who seems to have it all together. But, just like him, she's hiding her true self. Hori has a completely different side at home, one that's not the polished, perfect version everyone sees at school. After they stumble upon each other's hidden sides, Miyamura's world starts to shift. But truth be told, the road ahead is far from easy. The guy still has to deal with his own self-doubt and fears. Every time Miyamura gets close to someone, it's like he's waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for them to judge him or push him away. His insecurities are a constant battle, like voices in his head telling him he's not good enough. But here's the thing, he's wrong. Slowly, as he spends more time with Hori and starts opening up to others, Miyamura realizes that maybe, just maybe, people will accept him for who he really is. But that doesn't mean his journey is easy. Oh no. This guy has more ups and downs than a soap opera. One minute, he's bonding with his classmates, actually feeling like he belongs for the first time in his life. The next minute, his old insecurities creep back in, making him question everything. It's like every time he takes a step forward, he's dragged 2 steps back by his own doubts. Doubts creep into his mind, making him wonder if he truly deserves to be part of their lives, to be close to Hori. And let's not forget the romantic side of things. Oh yeah, Miyamura is falling for Hori. But of course, it's not that simple. He doesn't just get to confess his feelings and ride off into the sunset. No, he spends most of the time wondering if Hori even likes him back. It's like he's tiptoeing on a tightrope, afraid that one wrong move will ruin everything. You can feel the tension every time he's around her. Should he confess? Should he stay quiet? What if she rejects him? The poor guy's got it rough. But through all these battles, both external and internal, something incredible happens. Miyamura starts to grow, starts to realize that maybe he doesn't have to hide who he really is. Maybe he can be himself, tattoos, piercings and all, and still be accepted. This is the point where you start rooting for him, hoping he finally sees what everyone else can see, that he's worth it. Now, here's the big question. Is this guy going to finally step up and show the world who he really is? Will he confess to Hori? And more importantly, will he ever stop hiding behind his insecurities and let people in? Guess the anime name. Through all the twists and turns, Miyamura's journey is one of self-discovery. He's a guy who went from being bullied, insecure, and hiding his true self, to finally embracing who he is, both inside and out. Believe me, the path he's on is anything but simple. But in the end, he does what so many of us hope to do. He becomes someone he's proud of. The awkward, shy kid with a secret rebellious side? Yeah, he's now someone who's not afraid to show the world who he really is. And that's where his success lies. Not in some grand achievement, but in the fact that he's no longer hiding. So will Miyamura finally get the girl? Will he truly accept himself and move past his fears? Well, that's for you to find out. One thing is certain, his story has a long way to go,